Everybody, welcome back to the breach. We're gonna do the Hazard Mech team. Doc and Loon joining me again.
How you doing?
Time to get dangerous.
Yes.
We have one pilot that we've not played very much of. I've done for sure all these other ones. Some check. Ralph we started with. Camilla we just got. We definitely had Gunna. I remember doing that. Archimedes we've used, right? I believe we did.
Yeah. On Ruff's team.
Isaac we had in the first run. Henry I remember using. Attacking twice for sure. Abe here with the armored, and Chen has one free tile movement after attacking. It's free, no cost there. Harold we just used. So Chen's my pick for pilots. There are still a few missing. We'll check them out when we get them. Hazard Mech team is all about vampirism. I don't know what else to call it. That's what it is. They heal by killing. They get 1 HP per kill. Everything they do does damage to themselves, pretty much. So we jump and we hit 5 tiles for 1 damage, and we move quite a bit.
Almost everything they do does damage themselves, but it's also quite powerful.
Lots of damage put out. Here we saw this, I believe, in the store. It's 2 damage to the enemy, 1 to us again, and we do have an acid launcher. So this is what we bought in the store the first time, this gun. I didn't realize it was going to be on the team later. I should have realized, but I was just excited to see it. So I'm all about this guy. He flies, which means I can be over water launching that. It's nice. That's our team.
Yeah, the acid gun really ties the entire team together.
Those are good colors.
You have already pretty high damage weapons, and then you double that, and that guarantees you a bunch of kills.
Healing 10 in 1 battle. Quite a bit of damage. Could easily happen though. All we really need is 10 kills for that to happen. Finish 4 corporate islands without a mech being destroyed at the end of a battle. That is the not losing a pilot, basically. That's pretty likely. I think we'll get that unless we have a train wreck. 8 damage to a unit with 1 attack is, with acid, not a big deal. We should get this one for free, I think.
Yeah, if you're doing all 4 islands, you're going to end up with a 4 damage weapon, and then apply the goo.
That's our team. Let's do it.
Dracula, get in there.
Sidestep is going to be who's going to benefit from that the most? I think this mech jumping in, doing their attack, and then leaving. That might probably... This one's going to be, I think, the one that benefits the most, actually. So just leave it there.
There's also the brute mech on this one, which pushes itself back on the shot as well. Being able to move back into position if you want to is pretty alright.
That kind of ability would work on any of these.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to leave her on the prime mech just because I know that one's going to be in the face of the enemy all the time. We have regen here. That's not a bad pick. Armored up here. That's not too bad either. I don't want to go here, I don't think. We'll avoid ice for now. Armor. Armor is annoying. I don't like armor. So I've not started with ice yet.
Armor on acid isn't as big a deal, since they cancel out.
Yeah, we can disable the acid. I haven't done, I don't believe, archive again since the first round, so let's go back there. We have artillery support and satellite launches, which we will start with because 2 stars and leading the way to the rest of the continent. They're in a pretty good place.
Seems smart.
The immediate issue is that these 2 tiles might be hard to hit with this mech. I can either jump to this spot or this spot. If I jump here, I'll hit the buildings. And if I jump here, I'll hit the satellites. We don't want that, so I'll have to be careful. Our flying mech can do this.
The Hazardous Mechs team is aptly named. They are hazardous to both everyone else and yourself and the enemy.
Extremely all about damage and killing everything. Really good move for me there.
Oh, but
Don't worry, Danger Squad is here to save you.
there is a concern as well if you just win for it immediately. Yeah, but thankfully you don't gotta.
I need to get this. I really want to do that jump, but I can't destroy my time pod.
Well, the leap can just move one tile in front, can't it?
It is allowed to do that, yeah.
Yeah, so that would be a perfectly safe move.
And then if you set up the acid...
I can just
Or
kill
no,
these
you're going to be
guys.
pushing into the water, so that'll kill the scarab.
Everything is dead this turn.
We get
Yeah.
our heal back. There's 2, 3 HP everywhere. There's that movement for free. We don't have to use it, of course. It will ask us about it, but
And here's a turn where nothing's happening. Nice.
now we are allowed to repair. Vampires, they still can have the basic repair function. So, sure. Do I want to move my tank? I guess I do. Jen talking trash.
Understandable.
I can shove this one over to here and block the spawn, make them miss. I want to jump here. But I want to move out of the way first. I think I need to, I don't know what I want to do with my tank. I'll just end up shooting this guy for 1 damage, I think.
1 damage.
1 damage on myself,
Remember.
I mean.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
We'll do this.
Hazard Mechs doesn't do 1 damage. 1 is a number they don't understand.
There's a shove. We can block that spawn. We don't want to do that, obviously. When we get more health, we'll be able to do that kind of thing with that movement.
Health is pretty important for Hazard Team.
It's important in a different way. It's like money. It's just currency to spend.
Yeah.
It's
Health
really
is
scarce.
ammo on the hazard team.
That's exactly how to put it.
We're all set here, actually, so we'll just go over here, acid this guy, and kill him. Take this guy out. I don't want to set the fire. I don't think it will, though. There we go.
Yeah, the damage happens on your original tile, so you only start a fire if you were sitting in the woods when you fired the gun.
This guy will hit the satellite for 1 and then be destroyed. We are all set. Mission 1, hazard team rolling in hard already.
It's a pretty good first mission to illustrate how Hazard Team plays. You just notice, you ended that mission with 1 life on 2 of your mechs, and 1 of them was at half anyway.
We have a core.
They're danger mode.
They're danger mode now.
That gives you damage each on either weapon, or does that do anything for the acid bot?
Nah, not really.
Not yet, but that +1 heal for 3 is very worthwhile. That gives you a lot more flexibility.
Mm-hmm. That's a big heal. So, you know, healing 10 in 1 battle, even easier with that, actually. It's guaranteed to happen. It really is. I gotta pick which one of these 2 is gonna be more devastating, and I think it's gonna be the Leap Mech. It's a little bit more specific to use, but I think I can usually always set it up. There's a couple times where it's, because it hits so many tiles, hard to use. There's no building immunity on this ever. They don't understand what that even means.
No one
just-
is safe from hazard mechs.
Not even this train, which feels like a mission I might have to do.
Oh, a train mission as Hazard Mechs is very scary.
And take a look at the actual maps here. Air support here, obviously easier, but that one's with grid. I think I could probably handle this. I think I could do it. I kind of want to try.
Yeah, the water is very polite here. That's a good agreeable map.
Yeah.
This is totally the wrong mission choice, but here, yeah, I'm going for it. I want to see. And they gave us a really, really nice enemy list here to fight with. These 2,
Nope. Dead
I'm
on
not-
anything you do.
I'm not scared at all of anything they have here. And if we kill all 3 of them, we'll get 3 health back. That's the way this works. Every kill is worth 1 HP each right now. It will give me multiple HPs in a turn.
Oh, goodness. What is that?
They
What
have,
is that? That is actually not as good as it looks, unfortunately, because, well,
Oh, it's still pretty good, I think.
It's pretty good, but it's not as good as it could be. I was looking to see if you could get all 3 of them in a single turn, but... well, in a single jump.
That is fine, yeah.
It will light me on fire,
absolutely.
but we'll get that health back. I could block the spawn, and I'll be down
Didn't take 2 damage.
I'll be down to 1 health, but this is Hazard Team. You get used to that kind of thing. So...
Yeah. It's really not a problem being down at 1 health as Hazard Team, as long as it's not dead. And even then, sometimes that's okay. If you know exactly what you're doing, dead is okay.
The thing about this, I'll show it off right now. We will die, but...
Well...
we are on fire.
You will die as well, because they're on fire.
But we are back to life, so this will resurrect us. But I'm not actually going to do that because I don't want to die, so you know.
Yet.
For the astute who has been paying attention to basically every single run since Rust Team, there is exactly one team that uses a certain weapon better than everyone else, and it might be the most fun thing in the entire game to do.
I could have blocked that other spawn. I decided that I'd rather have XP. That was my call there, in case you were wondering why I decided to let them through. Hey, they're all dead. Whoops. Hazard Team just did the train. That was not too bad at all, actually. Nice enemy list, really was. They were harmless.
And good positioning off the water. The water there really helped because it took out that alpha scarab without an issue at all.
Commentary from the guy in the building. I can't believe it. The Hazardous Mechs didn't kill us all. Destroy dam. Very interesting.
Oh, that's
because
easy.
The dam has 2 HP, so that upgrade really is powerful. That orb, to get that early, is just amazing. Let's jump in the dam level.
Like, the Leap Mech is even base value pretty good because, again, any mech that can do that much damage to that much area in one go is very powerful. And it being able to upgrade that easily to 2 damage for kind of a minor downside for Hazard Mech teams specifically.
An upside for Hazard Team.
Kind of an upside, yeah.
Because, like, you can't be overkilled. If you take more damage than you have health, the rest just vanishes, and then you recover, and you're fine.
Huh, so I guess you actually turn off that spawning if you blow up the dam, don't you?
That's what happens, yeah.
Nice.
I think this is the way to go. The Acid Mech is poorly positioned. That doesn't mean anything, though, because we're going to get out of the way and take that shot.
That's a concern that you saw right there. Not in this case. Not a problem at all in this case, but if you're using the Broom Mech on this team, make sure to usually position it 1 ahead of where you actually want it to be.
It will move. So, we will die on that attack. We won't run into the problem we had with Abe on the other team, though, because we don't need to worry about dying, actually. As long as we end the turn with a kill, we'll be back in. So this is a good move. We can just shoot this guy here. The problem is, if I do jump here, I will be on fire. So this is
that
like...
will kill you. That one right there will kill you. But that one over there, not so much.
It's just this one archive map that is doing that. Once we get away from the fire, we'll be even better off. We can get rid of this guy. No problem. Go ahead and move. I think I'll block the spawn, actually. Let's just do that. Why mess around with new enemies when we don't have to?
To get more experience.
They got plenty of time.
As a team really likes experience too. Like, obviously all of them do. But it's more chances for, just, plus 2 mech HP or reactor. The HP is particularly useful.
If I had shot him into the ocean there, I would be at 2 HP and 1. Instead, we're going to be at 3 HP and then knocked down to 2, blocking that spawn. That looks good. I think I will. 3 enemies. I think I will let 3 enemies through. I think that's well under control.
Especially with all that water available to you.
Yeah, 2 of them aren't really going to be able to do much.
Nothing is getting out of here alive.
This guy is probably gonna be left alone.
Ooh.
Gotta figure out how to kill this guy the best. We'll be at 2. We'll burn down to 1.
Yes.
We'll make this guy miss. A nice little jump here will finish the job. That's another map for Hazard Team.
3 cheers for the Hazard Mechs. The Danger Team. Oh man, haha, nice. I predicted it.
I can't believe no one is dead.
Unbelievable.
Well, we have our choice between ending with less than 4 mech damage, impossible. Tech less than 3 grid damage with air support or artillery support, which I think I like the best out of those. Most predictable air support. Air support can be just placed anywhere, even your guys. Artillery is a 4th unit, which is easily one of the best things to have.
Very unmobile, but actually pretty powerful 4th unit.
Mm-hmm. As long as the things line up right, it does good damage to 2 tiles. Reliable. It is slow, but decent. This seems like a good loadout. Good map.
It's extremely a mobile SAM, but it's not particularly mobile for a mobile SAM.
Well, first things first, let's just push this guy off of my friend.
I want to say Hazard Team has probably the overall 2nd best science mech.
It's a really good one.
Maybe 3rd. I don't remember if one of the... There's a mech gun for Frozen Titans. I never remember if it is a science mech or not. But we'll get there when we get there.
I just realized I can do this.
Ooh.
Block both spawns, actually. Make this really easy on myself.
That's a solid move.
So once again, we do have 2 tile shot on artillery, but it does have 1 movement, 1 single movement, so it's really hoping that the enemy lines up in front of it more than it moves. Can't really do much with it this turn.
Alright, excellent thing about...
There we go.
Yeah, that was positioned slightly differently. Would have been great, but unfortunately now.
I'll block that spawn instead. So repair counts as an action. It was the same way with the other person who gave movement. If I repaired, I would be able to move again, and I can do that here too. Those are nasty locations for them.
Yeah.
Artillery will take care of this guy for me. A jump will kill this one, and acid will then push that one up. I could kill it, yes I can, because I can move out of the way and let the tank take a shot at it, if I want to do it that way.
Oh, that's worth pointing out right there. Self-damage, acid does double self-damage as well.
Yes. There's 1 dead hornet. There we go. 3 new enemies coming up, 1 of them will be on fire.
But again, that's not that big of a deal, since you can't overkill yourself.
My concern was that they'd go after artillery. They did not, so artillery will go ahead and kill that enemy for us. The fire will finish that, leaving us with 2 very minor threats. Actually, it's already solved just by doing that. If I want to leave it that way, it will end. I kind of want to leave it that way. Yes, it sure will end, because that's 2 in fire. I think I'll just hit next turn. Repair for fun. Things are going really well.
Exceptionally, yeah.
We got some promotions. We get some power. Got some money. Got a lot of money. Grid defense. Grid defense. Not what I'm hoping for, but... Scorpion Leader. You're up. We got some water over there.
Always good defense.
I like the tank to have a nice open area behind him so he can back up if he wants to with his shots. The Leaper mech really can just do whatever it wants. Honestly, it really can.
Yeah, the Leaper is extremely mobile.
If the enemy decides to move here and grab these two, that wouldn't be great, so I think I'm going to spread them out just a little bit.
Yeah, the Leaper mech already starts slightly more mobile than most mechs at 4, which I think is actually standard for primes, but, you know, still pretty fast. And also its leap is a infinite rook movement that, well, it's artillery too, basically, in how it moves across every single direction. It's ridiculously fast.
I'm trying to see if I can wrap this up really easily by a simple shove here and a jump down there. I can kill this guy. I'm seeing if I can't acid the boss and then leap him for more damage, but any way I jump him will hurt me, unfortunately. I don't think I should bother with that. I'm just gonna...
You have Chen in the prime mech, though, so you can step away.
I don't want to hit the buildings, and I'm not seeing a good way to not do that. I do have to worry about this enemy here. I think I just want to jump them. We'll block a spawn.
Yes.
Keep this nice and
This is in all
safe.
directions, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Never mind.
Yeah, this thing attacks in 4 ways, so that's a little scary. Want to make sure I lock him up.
And you've set up the acid, so you've made sure that whatever you do next turn will probably finish the job.
It's going all in on that poor mech up there. We can kill it. I think I will kill it this turn. It seems like an okay play. Just get rid of this enemy. If I want him off my friend, the best way to do that is just shove it. But that leaves me with a little bit of an issue on how I finish the job.
Yeah.
That's going to be thanks to this pilot. I can do that.
Well,
we
Unfortunately, that would... With Channel Live, to get Channel Live, you would have to take a point of grid damage, I think. Or maybe, hey, defense. You just got that +6 defense, right?
That's true. Yeah, they have to get the kill to actually get this.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose the pilot because there's an achievement for that. We don't want that, even though it's a generic pilot. So that's absolutely not going to happen. We need those mechs alive. Very important. We can't do 8 damage yet. We can't heal, really. That's really going to happen later.
we're about to be done with this island, though, so taking 1 grid now is not a big deal.
It's true. The proper move, in the case of taking damage, is to jump here. Kill it. We did not block it.
You would have taken that damage anyway, if you left it alive, so it's fair.
Webbing is a difficult thing to deal with. Things that do it are very tough.
Absolutely.
We have an opportunity to get a full heal here for my amazing Prime Mech and its Fury. The big kill. We have, that's Hazard Team. Right there, that's what they are. That's it. Getting revenge for that civilian. I gotta worry about that guy locking my friend up here, so I do have to jump. Actually, I can do this and escape. I can't kill this thing, I don't think, unfortunately. Not without city damage, because of the shove. But that's alright, we'll just not go after him. He's not doing anything harmful.
Yeah, of the weirder teams, the Hazard Mechs are probably the easiest to pick up and play, since their weird thing is just disregard your own safety and destroy everything.
There's Carl. I don't really want Carl. This thing's a weird weapon. Ice on one side, fire on the other. It's not bad, except for the uses per battle. I wish it had more.
This is another one of those weapons I'm not entirely sure why it's restricted use per battle. I know the freezing is very powerful, but
there's
compare
also
this to the...
a freeze gun that doesn't have ammo.
Yeah, there's a freeze gun that doesn't have ammo. And also there's that, the gigantic Ultra Cross of Freeze as well.
Yes. This one does not freeze you, so I think if it had 2 uses per battle by default, I think then I would like it the way it is right now. It needs that.
Yeah.
It's just not enough for me to care about it. I'm going to take Ralph, but only because I plan to sell him for 2 stars at the store. So, what do we have here? We got... Wow, that's a good charge dash there.
Ooh, yeah.
2 stars for that. Here's the beam we were talking about.
Those abilities. Yeah, the freeze beam is really good. That's one that makes a lot of sense for it to be uses per battle.
I'm not interested in the shock cannon. This is a guaranteed way to get my achievement. Just a repair
and it
drop.
lets you be a little bit more risky.
Yeah, that's your backup plan for when you go in too deep.
I might get that instead of Hermes engines. I might want them both, though.
The Hermes engines are really good. They're any weapon that can move that many things at once is incredible.
Well, we do have a lot of money. We have 11. We could buy one of these and still get 3 cores, and that's why I kind of want to limit myself to just one of these 2. And this one guarantees me an achievement, so I think I will go for the defense one. As fun as this is. Repair drop. I mean, hell, we're doing 4 islands. Let's go all in.
Fair enough. Ah, well.
I slipped, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll just grid power. I needed to sell Ralph. I was wondering why I didn't have money, and I forgot I didn't tell him to live there. Well, we'll just be at 25 grid defense, in lieu of my mistake. Who wants repair? I feel like that is a weapon... I don't think we'll change the weapon on you. And you're getting this, so that'll do it. I'm gonna turn that on. Instead of damage. Maybe I should get damage, actually, since we have the repair thing. We'll get this powered up later. People have been yelling at me for rushing and not checking turn order. Here I am messing up the store. Check out this professional LP. Well, that's Island 1, Hazard Mechs. We'll see you next time for Island 2.